3 of them tonight, with the 4th one, Burgos versus Jerusalem, taking place tomorrow night. It is Jerusalem currently tied with AEK Athens at the top of the table in Group B. Our 2 teams, like we said, both having a work to do towards the bottom end of Group B. There is 8 teams. The top 4 will qualify into the playoff stages, into the top 16, as they attempt to get through into the final 4. And you can see Telenet Giants Antwerp, a team which finished in the final 4 last year. Currently 1 win in their first 5 games. Pau-Lacq-Orthez a little bit better, 2 wins in their opening 5 games. So both of them will be hoping to turn around their fortunes in the second part, or the mid part now really, of this regular season, going into the later stages. So last season, Telenet Giants Antwerp needed qualification to come through into the regular season. And their opponents here today, Pau-Lacq-Orthez, a team which has got a lot of experience for Coach Laurent Avila. A team which has been using strength and depth throughout their early stages. Nicolas de Jong, the 31-year-old, leads away 15 points per game for the big Frenchman. But really, you look at Travis Leslie, Tyrese McGee, as well as big performers. Looking to the other side for Telenet Giants Antwerp, scoring has been a difficult thing for them. They have just 1 double-digit scorer, that is the number 23, Dave Dudzinski. It's a much-changed team for Antwerp after their exploits of last season, and making it all the way through to the final 4. Teams to the benches then, as they will be introduced to the crowd here in Antwerp before they get underway. These 2 teams never faced off before in European competition. So it'll be an entertaining game as they match up for the first time. Antwerp have lost their last 3 games in the BCL, their longest losing run ever in this competition. However, the positive for them is they have only lost 2 of their last 10 games at home in the Basketball Champions League. For Pau, they come into this one after losing their opening 3 games on the back of a 2-game win streak. With that 2-3 record, they've conceded less than 80 points in their 2 wins. So that is something to keep an eye on. The opponents' total, when they have conceded 90 points or more, they have lost their first 3 games.
Number 35, Number 37, Nicolas de Jong.
Here comes the French team coming out onto the floor.
Number 66,
They'll be trying to build on that 3-game win streak. 2-game win streak in the Basketball Champions League. Now we'll look towards Antwerp. What a run this team, this club had last year. Came through qualification, as I mentioned, into the regular season, and onwards from there. It really was a fairy tale story. As they finished Group C in 4th position, just scraping into the playoffs. 7 wins and 7 losses. They then, just rolled through the playoff stages, beating UKAM Murcia and then Nizhny Novgorod in the quarterfinals, before they eventually lost here in the final 4 to Iberostar Tenerife, and then they overcame Borussia Bamberg in the 3rd and 4th playoff for that memorable 3rd place finish. But much change from that team last year, and a lot of work to do. They do have some younger pieces back, but Raul Moore's head coach in charge last season has moved on to the team he defeated in the final 4 in Borussia Bamberg. And now it's down to a new core for Antwerp, led by Dave Dudzinski, to try and overcome this regular season. Luka Rupnik, the experienced Slovenian point guard, comes in He is one of those new faces, and he's having a solid season. 8.5 points per game for the 26-year-old. It is a team affair, though. And, sure that, as I said, Coach Christophe Behen will be hoping to a more influential offensive performance here tonight at home. Smiles for the players then, as they're out onto the floor. They've been announced to the crowd. They'll go through these final stages of warm-up then, and we'll be set to get underway. There is our 3 officials here tonight from Latvia, Lithuania and Australia. Tonight, as we see Pau and their players going through, trying to be prepared. So they've been led by Justin Dentman in scoring. Dentman, a new addition, has only played 1 game though, at 22 points last week, so he will not be in the starting lineup. It's McGee, Leslie, Corneli, Moore and De Jong. And De Jong, our other leading scorer, as I said, not 15 points per game for him. It's a starting lineup with a lot of options, guys coming in off the bench as well for this Orthez team. Coach Laurent Villa, he is. He'll be delighted with this, how his team has turned it around. Coming to this one off the back of a very impressive victory at home last week, 81-75 over Hapoel Jerusalem. For Antwerp, said Duzinski leads them in scoring. He also leads them in rebounding as well. He will be out there in the starting 5 alongside Klassen, Mawin, Sanders and Luka Rupnik. Rupnik, big responsibility for him at the point guard position. For this young Belgian team. There's our head coach Christophe again. Said big disappointment for them. They went on the road to Poland last week. They went down 80-71. So who's going to carry that momentum so often? You think it looks like one team has, the momentum of wins in this competition or domestically, and they can carry that forward. But the Basketball Champions League always proves to change that sometimes. As form needs nothing, 2 teams coming in to go play for. At home is where Antwerp have had their only win of the season, 93-90 over Banderma in game day 2. A high-scoring one, so that 90-point barrier, if they can get there again. Remember that Pau have lost all 3 games on the road that they've conceded 90 points.
Let's go, together, let's go, 5.
It's reversed round into the hands of Luka Rupnik. Rupnik skips it out. Open 3 for Klassen. Klassen can't get it to go. And Moore grabs in the rebound. McGee in no hurry. They'll reverse it around quickly. And now to go into the low block. De Jong backing his way down, turns, fires. But it's off. And Antwerp with a bit of momentum. Coming the opposite direction. Is Rupnik once again all the way, slices in. That's out the groin. He thought he was fouled. Referee didn't agree. Quickly the other way. Pau to Connolly in the low post, and he is fouled. So Dudzinski gives up the personal. Giving up some size there. Dudzinski against Connolly. It's the foul as quick little jump shot in and out for Travis Leslie. Rupnik. Well, now take his time. It's Sanders. Sanders coming high, using the screen, slices off it, tries to find some room in the lane. Has to be a kick out. Dudzinski's made one from there, and he makes a second. Dudzinski then, second triple from him. He's got all 6 for Antwerp. McGee. Playing off that high screen. McGee, little bounce past De Jong. Fouled on the way up by Luka Rupnik. There'll be 2 shots to come. So De Jong started the Basketball Champions League with a bang. 35 points in game day 1 for him, as we see Dudzinski knocking it down against Burgos. Dudzinski 13 for 17 from the field, 6 of 9 from the line, 4 rebounds. Just 27 minutes for an efficiency of 30. Makes the second. So, Pau tied a game at 6. Sanders back to that far side. It's Van Wen. Oh, lovely little pass. Now Rupnik on the reverse. Great no look from Van Wen. She'll cut the assist to him as Rupnik makes it. Quickly the other way though. The instant response comes from Moore. There he is, slicing in. Oh, little creativity from Moore. Moves the ball around, make sure he doesn't get blocked. Good work. Pressure on the ball. Sanders trying to find some room. Takes a tough one. And right in his face. Good defense from McGee. Moore once again. It's just a screen from Leslie, but turnover. Good hands, Rupnik. Hesitates. And eventually finds Dudzinski for the finish. Dudzinski, after the great work for Rupnik, saw Connolly chasing him down. He asked Dudzinski to do a lot, but he responded. A jump shot from De Jong is good. Oh, good strong start once again from Nicolas De Jong. 6 points from him. You can see it there. Shootout between him and Dudzinski as a foul is called. Too much from Moore. Rupnik just holding him off. That's what Moore was saying, but too much from the man from Pau. I think too much contact. Comes in from the side. Rupnik will use the high screen. Oh, good roll. Can they finish? Klassen fouled. De Jong recovers late, commits the personal. Klassen will have to finish these from the line. Good fake from him, but just gave the time for De Jong to get back into the play. So it looks like first substitution for Pau will be a change of big men. De Jong has to go out, and for the first time today, we will see big Czech Mboj, 32-year-old Senegalese international. Turned out for them in the African Championships Had a good couple of years in Poland. Now, for Pau, as Dentman also came in for Ronald Moore at that break as well. Dentman will wear the number 55. Here he is with the ball. Corneli hands it over to Leslie. Leslie gets all the way to the lane. Can't finish though. Antwerp think about coming in the opposite direction. Rupnik goes into the low block. Lovely ball movement from Antwerp. Somebody's got to step up and take it. Van Wen does as a foul is called. He can't hit the three. Sure who the foul was called on. Let's have a look. But Rupnik with a little touch pass. Hot potatoes. He goes from one man to the next, and eventually the 24-year-old couldn't finish it, and it looks like it's an offensive foul against Owen Klassen. Dentman's three. This is everything. Rupnik holding and waiting. Finds Sanders. Sanders for Dudzinski. They'll play two-man action on that far side. But now back into the hands of Rupnik, who just quickly between the legs loses Dentman. Commits the personal. Van Wen looking, gives it over to Sanders. Sanders slices, finds Rupnik. Rupnik, a long three is good. Well, shot clock winding down. Look at Rupnik. Look at this. Some distance on that one. So he knocks it down. Playing full of confidence, the Slovenian. It's the other way. Leslie trying to go to Mboj. And it's an offensive foul. Mboj commits the personal. Substitutions coming for Antwerp. Vincent Kesselut will come in. Van Wen goes out. Rupnik up the screen. He's got Klassen wide open. Oh, lovely back cut and the finish. Well, instant impact off the bench. Defense turned their head. Good find from Klassen, and Kesselut makes the easy dunk. There it is. Poor defense from Pau, and a team on a two-game win streak. Struggling right now. They trail this one 16-10, and they're going to take an early timeout.
After the pass here, okay, on the screen, contact, go over, and this guy has to protect, okay. Be careful after the pass here, they move the ball, so follow, okay. But defense first, higher. Oui, on a dit, on ball screen, okay, on this side, okay, with Peter here. And two guys here, okay. When the guy Peter is here, on the pass X automatically. We play for us, okay, for us. Go! Defense! You guys don't do 1, 2, 3. Go!
Dewara comes in for Travis Leslie. He was the man who got big back door. Victim of that failed defensive assignment goes out. And they go immediately to the inside, Pau to Mboj. Mboj kicks it out. Corneli trying to find some room. He'll put it on the floor. Spins. Uses his size to shoot over the top of Dudzinski. But a fine effort from the man from Antwerp. And then a foul called. Much attention from McGee. Rupnik looks like a handful here tonight. There's some problems off the dribble. All the guards of Pau-Lacq-Orthez right now. Dudzinski goes to the bench. And Ibrahima Faye comes in. His first action. 22-year-old Senegalese. At the line. Rupnik misses the first. 69% from the free throw stripe in the Basketball Champions League this season. He is averaging 8.5 points per game. This is a pair. Only snatches it in. Quick reversal round into the hands of Dentman. Now they're holding and waiting. Suddenly slows down. Dentman just runs into the back of Sanders. As a foul is called. Sanders looking in the opposite direction. Sideline possession for Pau. Trailing by 6. Around 3 minutes left in this one. In the first quarter. McGee, just in the high screen. Guarded by Sanders. Can't beat him, but it's rejected. Thanks to the rotation. It's about to say can't beat him, but he still gets the shot away. Against the defender, only for it to be wiped away, but a good rotation from Ibrahima Faye. McGee kicks it out, shot clock getting low. Good Pau recognises, blocked again. What an introduction for Ibrahima Faye then. 2 blocks from him, less than 30 seconds, there he is. Using that length, athleticism, first one, out of nowhere. Oh, I take it back. It's not Faye on the first one, it was Owen Klassen. I apologise, Mr. Klassen, good work from you. Now he's going to kick it out to Sanders and screen. Sanders trying to find some room. Get it back now and take the 3. Foul is called and there'll be 3 shots to come. Sanders came up short, but will go to the line as the foul is called against Harris McGee. He's going to go to the bench. Moore comes back in. As there's Cavalier, so the captain of Pau. Cavalier, man who's been with the club since the age of 16. First is good for Sanders, 2 more to come. 2 of 2. Can't hit the third. Chase for the rebound. Won by Mbodj. Dutchman again at the point for Pau. Find some room. Go into the backcourt to find Moore. Now Moore looking to create. Finds Cavalier. Cavalier back to Moore. Takes the 3. Did he get away in time? Yes, just, and he buries it. Well, the buzzer sounded. It just came out of the hands of Moore in time. And he made the 3 as now Rupnik trying to find some room. They want Klassen on the low block. Here he is. Klassen loses it. Flips it out. And another open triple for Antwerp. Gasseluk with the 3. And a foul is called against Mbodj, so his second. You see, Klassen loses it, tips it into into the hands of Gesselut, and he knocks down the three. Good start from him, came in, got the dunk. And now he adds the three-point shot as well. Rupnik goes out. Substitutions on both sides. So, Thibaut Pau-Lacq-Orthez comes in. Well, the number 66 for Pau. And then Dennis Doncourt comes in for Antwerp. Missed opportunity for Antwerp though. 2 free throws in the last sort of 30 seconds or so they missed. Cavalier hands it over to Denton. Denton gets to the lane, finds the new man in, but Pau-Lacq-Orthez can't finish. Drive and the blur. Find Gesselut, who finishes it off. Gesselut, a strong start, moves himself to 7. Dentman again into the lane. Goes back out this time. Moore trying to find some room. It's very congested. Foul called away from the ball. Cavalier rolling to the ring, held back by Doncourt. Seeing fouls against Antwerp, so with 2 shots to come. See the strong drive from Prince Leber. Cavalier makes number 1 and second as well. It's a 10-point or 9-point lead now for Antwerp. Doncourt nearly loses it, pulls it out, uses the screen once more. Doncourt waiting. Oh, good pass to the inside, excellent catch and finish from the new man in. Roby Rojas. Players coming in, making a contribution for Antwerp in this first quarter. They got an 11-point lead. Can they hold for this final defensive possession? Moore dancing with it, goes to Dentman, back to Moore with 5 on the clock. Moore to Dentman once again, open 3, doesn't get it, and Antwerp will snatch in the defensive rebound. What a first 10 minutes for the Belgian team. So it's a 26-15 lead, and we said if Antwerp can reach the 90-point barrier, they'll often get the win. And for Pau, that's a disappointing sign. Anytime they've given up 90 points, they've lost the game. And the shooting percentages for Antwerp, what it could have been if they'd made from the free throw line as well. Very efficient shooting from the field, 2 and 3-point range. Started brightly here.
Please put your hands together, your Giants cheerleaders. Thanks to Kirakov Johnson.
Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air,
Put your hands up, let's go.
put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up.
Now those highlights from the first 10 minutes, a lot of them come from the team in yellow. Antwerp have started very brightly indeed here. Good for their lead. Double digits here in this first 10 minutes. 26-15. Contributions from all over the floor. Gesselut sums them up, comes in. 4 minutes in that first quarter. 7 points for him. Even Pau-Lacq-Orthez comes in 55 seconds. He gets an impressive roll finish against this big front line for Pau. And it'll be more opportunities for Antwerp. Young 19-year-old Pau-Lacq-Orthez at the point. Here he is in the low post, the 19-year-old. He will turn it over. Possession to Pau then. Second turnover against Antwerp. Pau have 4. That's more, trying to find some room. Nearly had their 5th there. I'll reverse it now. Dentman picks it up, has some room. Dentman, oh, lovely feed to the inside. No, but they can't finish again. It's a 24-second violation. So, Pau-Lacq-Orthez, twice he's received the ball around the basket, been unable to finish. Credit to the defense of Antwerp, that's for sure. But the 21-year-old Frenchman, Pau-Lacq-Orthez, needs to be able to finish those opportunities. Antwerp once more. Kick it out, open 3. So Luke doesn't get a finish, but Faye does. Falls heavily to the floor. What a follow. Ibrahima for Faye. Flying in. Takes the hit from his own man. Luke doesn't get it. Here he comes. Looks like it's his own man, Rohes, that takes him out. A bit shaken up, but we'll continue. Antwerp, 13-point lead now. Dentman trying to make it 11. Can't. Once more is the Belgian team in transition. Quickly, they'll reverse it around. Now it stalls as they look to the inside. Rohes turns, gets to the left and finishes. It's all working for Antwerp right now. They are rolling offensively. Pau don't seem to have an answer. Cavalier trying to find an option. De Jong's back in. Will it be him to give some offensive scoring? No, even De Jong can't finish. As the rebound snatched in by Faye. Here he is. No hurry to move it on. Crosses over, slices in, and gets to the foul line. So Ibrahima for Faye smiles as he takes another heavy fall. Substitutions all round, both teams changing it. Dentman goes to the bench for Pau. Travis Leslie back in. It's the quiet start to this one. Still searching for his first points, the number 6. 0 for 2 he is from the field. Two of 2 is good. Antwerp just continuing. Very impressive offensive showing here. 6-0 start to the second quarter. Pau still searching for their first points. Could this be it? The drive from Moore flips it up, but bounces clear, and Antwerp in transition again. This will look, nearly lost it. Cuts. On court. This will look, wants it. Turns. Forgot to take the ball with him. It's a good move. He probably would have had to step and finish, but just lost the handle of the ball. Leslie's chance to get to the basket, and he gets it to go. First field goal for Travis Leslie, first points of the night. Seen Pau be able to finish that same drive yet in this game, though, and it's the first points of the second quarter for them. to nearly 3 minutes. Resolute, harded. It was a tough pass. Let's have another look. Yeah, clearly off Iwara. Oh, referee missed it. So it goes back to Pau. They go to De Jong on the inside. Fouled. Looks like Lorenz. Berenberg picks up the personal. Line possession for Pau. Moore will bring it in. Now it comes off the screen. De Jong rolling, takes the contact and finishes. Well, back-to-back scores for Pau. Everything coming for them in the paint so far this game. Haven't got anything going yet from the perimeter. Just 1 of 6 from the three-point range. Pau. In comparison, 4 of 9 for Antwerp. Inline possession. Open passes not seen by Antwerp. Instead, they're going to the block by Travels. Gives it back to Pau. Yeah, good work from the official. Just shuffled the feet as he was trying to collect the ball. Still a 13-point lead for the Belgian team. Leslie. This time they switch. So it does go to the outside, but still lid on the basket from the perimeter for Pau-Lacq-Orthez. Foul on the offensive rebound. Cavalier does a good job getting after it. Looks like Dave Duzinski eager to get back in, and they might need him because Cavalier just slams it home. Well executed out of bounds play. Not sure how he got so open. Big breakdown from Antwerp. And it's going to be a timeout called then by the Belgian team after such a strong start. A 6-0 run for them to start the quarter. It's a 6-0 run for Pau now.
Come in front of him. Because you don't talk again. I prefer that at the end we switch and then we go to the passing lane. But we cannot get 2 guys on the same guy and then he goes for the left. Come on, guys. We cannot give something easy now. Nothing easy, I told you. Hey, we go again. We go 5 down. 5 down for Robbie. Okay? 5 down for Robbie. With the old one. Okay, so Robbie, you here. Ibu, you are the line. Dennis, you go up on the cross screen. Okay, Vinny, you run. Okay, friends, after you pass, go and then go. Okay, guys, hey, nothing easy, guys. Come on. Go. Go. Guys, come on, push it, guys.
Will Antwerp have the same impact coming out of the timeout as Pau just recently had? They had a 6-0 run. 11-point lead. It is the advantage we started this second quarter with for the Belgian team. 32-21 then. Just under 4 minutes gone. Look to go to the low post. It is to Robbie. He was fouled. That was the design play to go to Robbie O'Hears. He draws the foul. Contact against Nicolas de Jong. Duzinski gets to come back in the game. Started off very efficiently, 3 of 4 from the field, 8 points for him. He had the first 6. Here's Donkor off the screen. Nice Dudzinski, likes the corners, and he hasn't cooled down on the bench. Dudzinski straight in and knocks it down for more points. Dudzinski will move to 11, 3 of 3 for 3. Good little fake and drive de Jong. The finish. Heady play on Nicola de Jong. Those two started in a shootout, didn't they? It's continued. De Jong 10. Dudzinski has 11. Here he is now, looking to hand it off. Trying to find somebody. Guess a look. Now picks it up. 5 on the clock. Dudzinski will get it, turns, tried to make the pass. He saw the cutting man, but the defense did a good job getting a hand to it as Moore kicks it over, and the drive is fouled. Diawara took the contact. Move from Digi Diawara. Substitutions for Antwerp. A couple of changes from them. Shuffling the pack, bringing their starters back in. Klaassen, Rupnik back out there. Leslie's pass is a loose one. It's picked up by Rupnik. Here he comes. Got numbers. He'll find Donkor. He runs to the three-point line, but couldn't get it to go. A good save from Cavalier, but couldn't quite keep it in. I think Cavalier saved it, but it bounced off the legs. His teammate, effort for nothing. Great effort from Leo Cavalier. Back-to-back turnovers for Pau. Rupnik pulls up. Oh, good finish from Rupnik. Just had that patience. Sold a little fake to the corner. Defense recovered out, and he was the man left open. 8 points for him. He only averages 8.5. Leslie. Jump shot from de Jong is good. De Jong keeping his team in the game right now. 13 personal. Half the points nearly for his team. He does have half the points for his team. Lovely ball movement. Once again, it's Dudzinski, but this one, a rare miss from him. Ball moves so swiftly from Antwerp, from one side to the other. Moore against the switch from Klaassen. It's out to Leslie. Leslie takes a 3. Can't hit it. Another miss from the three-point line for the French team, who trail by 11 here. Rupnik waiting to that far side to Sanders. No, Rupnik on the cart. Oh, it bounces out, but then it goes. Looks like de Jong tipped it in last. Rupnik apologises for missing the layup. Let's have another look. Went into Klaassen. Rupnik on the cut, wide open. He missed it. 5 for the rebound, and it is off de Jong last. Doesn't matter who touched it. It's 2 points for Antwerp, that's for sure. Pau will take their second time out. See if they can get that response.
Okay, so one serve and send down, okay? They play inside. Run. Okay. So here, 5 first, okay? And after 54.
Hey, yell it, you gotta hear
Be
it.
careful on 1 seat. Okay. The guys here come to set the battery. So from here, after the pass, we go here, we go here, we freeze this position. Ronald, we freeze this position. From here, inside, okay? On the low pass, this guy have to run. Okay, this guy has to run. Okay, and now, play on 2 runs. Let's go.
13-point lead for Antwerp. We'll hit 3 minutes left in the first half on this possession as Moore comes off, attacks, it's deflected, and another turnover for Pau. Pass ahead, gives it straight back. Rupnik, frustrated, puts his hands to his head. He looked for Klassen ahead of everyone. Klassen fumbled the pass. It was a tough catch for the big man. Moore will bring it down once more. They need to get a good quality shot here. Pau, too loose with the ball. Leslie brings it high. Comes Diawara. Diawara on the baseline, pulls up, can't get it. At least they got the shot away. Get the score they desire, but Nick will be in no hurry. Pushes Sanders through, goes to the low block. Klassen throws it out and nearly kills someone in the fourth row as it goes way over the head of anyone on his team. Dentman coming back in. Moore goes out. Here is Dentman controlling the ball. All about the three. Finds Leslie. He has the step on the baseline. Can't finish. Good second effort from him. And now third effort, perhaps. No. Cavalier can't get the tip. Well, great opportunities. Pau-Lacq-Orthez missed one, and then Cavalier missed the tip as well. Baseline probing drive from Van Ooyen. Finds Rupnik, who buries another three. Luka Rupnik moves to 13 points. He had the steal as well, but he's going to leave Dentman open. His response is good. Rupnik went all for nothing to try and get the steal, missed it. Gave the space to Dentman, and he knocks down his first points of the evening. It's 42 plays 29, 1:27 left. There's the three for Rupnik. Antwerp will call a timeout here.
Hey, again, keep together, guys, all game long. Okay? Hey, one time, again. You see that now when we pass the ball inside, the numbers, hey, this guy cut and this guy replace. Well, this guy cut and you replace. But communicate who's gonna cut. Okay? Hey, we go one time, we go one more time. Holds up, movement, holds up. Side, sorry, for you inside now. For you inside, so you use him first. Holds up, you use him first. So Dave, hey guys, again, I think we got only 3 team fouls. So 1 foul to give. Okay guys, nothing easy, let's go. Guys, something on the beach. Cheerleaders.
Everybody clap your hands.
Rupnik has the ball then. 13-point lead for them. The hands of Van Ooyen. Now Sanders looking to come, collects it. Good reversal, plenty of time for Antwerp. So they try from Klassen, is rejected. Shot clock buzzer goes, but Pau have recovered possession. Dentman wanted to find the open man ahead, can't. Over to Diawara. Diawara along the baseline again. And once more he comes up empty. A little mid-range shot from him. We're under a minute left. Rupnik's control play beautifully in this half. As the rejection comes from Diawara. Pau thought we're going to try and break. They don't. Diawara frustrated on this near side. Jump shot. This is everything from Pau-Lacq-Orthez. Shot clock still rolling down as Dentman takes it and makes it. Well, it turned into something good for Pau. It wasn't the prettiest of offenses they've had this season and made it a 10-point game now. Antwerp waiting, using a bit of clock here. Rupnik behind his back. Now he calls for the screen once more. Rupnik. And when open three, Dudzinski makes his fourth of the first half. Dave Dudzinski loves those corner threes. 4 for 5 he is, as Dentman's going to try and get one final shot away. But he's unable. And what a first 20 minutes for Antwerp. They won their sole game in the Basketball Champions League this season here at home. And they've put together a very impressive first 20 minutes in this one. They lead it 45-32 over Pau. The numbers from Antwerp, very similar to the first quarter, really. How much better it would be if they'd made some of their free throws. 14 assists already in that first half. They've shared the ball beautifully. That scoring punch of Dave Dudzinski really helped establish them early. And then Luka Rupnik has been superb to have 13. De Jong on the other side for Pau, keeping him in the games at some stage. He has 13 points personal. But a very entertaining first half here. Antwerp came in having lost their last 3. Pau came in having won their last 2, but you wouldn't believe it. It is the Belgian team with all the momentum right now. So, at the half here, it's 45-32 in favour of Antwerp. We're going to take a short break. Make sure you go nowhere. Come back for second half action in about 10 minutes' time. And see what happens in the second 20 minutes. Will Antwerp continue their inspired play, much improved from recent weeks? Or will Pau find that form that has helped them win their last couple?
trying to find a way through, and he does brilliantly. Couple of hesitations, and he finally got the space, and he finished left-handed. 9 points for Lewis.
Filippovity, they just said go to the basket. Here we go. And he gets rejected. And the ball batted out of bounds. It's going to be, look at this, Mr. McAdoo.
5-second difference between shot and game clocks here. Alley-oop, slam dunk. Down big by Tony Roten. More points in the paint.
Up one screen now. What a pass. Oh, baby. What a throwdown. And it's that big fella. And it's number 21, Kamari Murphy. Just caught it off the pick and roll. What a pass by Trevay Simpson. And now the alley-oop. Oh, how about that from half court? And it's Bolster that throws it down. Another assist for Klein. 14 points the difference. No look pass. Oh, and the dunk. Radovich with the dunk. Every time they attack the basket, they want to rip the ring down. Another alley. Oh, no way. He did it again. Terry is the flying man out there. He wants to rip it all down. I can't believe what we're seeing right now.
Thompson rolling to the ring. Here he is now. Spins, goes along the baseline, throws it down. Well, he had the #1 play last week, and that might be in the top 10 once again. Siobhan Thompson, the reverse over Mustafa Fowl. Orthez. Oh, they find Salim wide open. The flare is good. What execution from Tenerife. Big time shot from Sasu Salim.
Extra pass, Saros puts it on the floor, goes strong, oh! Put an exclamation mark under that performance. But watch this, highlight time. Saros has been unbelievably good.
Welcome back to the half-time break here in Antwerp then. Hometown team, Telenet giant Antwerp, put together a very impressive first half performance. 45 points from them as they lead this one 45-32. This is a team 26th in the competition out of the 32 teams in scoring coming into tonight, averaging just 73. What a difference it is here tonight at home. The home comforts for the Belgian team, who have put up 90 points here at home earlier this year for their sole victory in the competition. That was game day 2, 93-90. They beat Van Derma. And here today, 45-32, they lead Pau-Lacq-Orthez, a team in the French team that comes in having won their last 2 games in the Champions League. And it's a stuttering start, really, from a French team which had looked much improved the last couple of weeks. Let's have a look and see. Half-time intervals so often can make some big changes. Let's see what the coaching staff for both teams can do to help inspire their team. And really, pressure on right now on Coach Villa from Alain Bernet. Pau-Lacq-Orthez, he's the man who's going to have to make the changes, and it's that man there in Christophe Verheyen that has made all the right calls right now. Dave Dudzinski and Luka Rapnik lead the way. 14 and 13 points respectively for the Belgium team. There is Dudzinski. He went 4 of 5 from 3, and then Luka Rapnik, very impressive, 13 points, 5 of 7 from the field he is. Really enjoyed watching those two work together. See if it continues into the second half. Big changes for Pau-Lacq-Orthez in their starting lineup then for this second half. Leo Cavalier, the club captain. William Bound, he's a change. He's out there alongside De Jong, Leslie McGee and Moore. Here is McGee over to De Jong, and De Jong, who kept his team really in the game in that first half. He had 13 of their first 26. Knocks down an early triple, moves himself to 16 now. 10-point game. Antwerp. The ball, they have Dudzinski, Klassen, Rupnik, Sanders and Van Wen. Up there, this is Sanders. Oh, between his leg. 4 on the clock. Sanders gets some room, but can't finish the play. Chance to run here for Pau if they want to. McGee stops, takes the 3. Doesn't get it. Great work from Leslie on the glass, but it's tipped home. Away even. Leslie at the second attempt can't finish it, and Luka Rapnik comes up with it. Rapnik pulling the play. Sanders looking around. It's over to Dudzinski. Turns it over. Now give it straight back. Turnovers a problem for the French team in that first half. Antwerp will get another chance here. Dudzinski can't finish, and now Pau. Through Moore. Reverses it. Cavalier. Now it's McGee. Back to Cavalier for a 3. In and out. And Rupnik again. First man to the loose ball. Rupnik takes a 3. Chases it down. He wins it. But his attempted save comes off the hand of Dudzinski and goes out of bounds. So Rupnik took the tough 3. He had made a couple earlier. Great tenacity from him, but his save just too low and hard for Dudzinski to control. Leslie slices in. Travis Leslie gets the finish to go. Tough night for Travis Leslie, just 2 of 9 now on that make from the field. 4 points for him. They're within single digits though Close as it's been for a while, this one. Antwerp looks so comfortable through that first 20 minutes. Now you can see the intensity of this Pau defense improving. Van Wen nearly goes out of bounds. Dudzinski's got to put it on the floor. Kicks it out. The open three from Glassen doesn't go. Another fight for the rebound, and once again, it's Pau that come away with the ball. Quickly the other way. Oh, what a crossover! But they can't finish. The tip didn't go either. And Antwerp will rush in the other direction. Glassen up for two. Well, frustrations for Ronald Moore. You can see him reliving the miss. Apologises to his teammates. It was a beautiful crossover. And impressive, really. He was the man that worked all the way back to commit the foul and save two. Look at this. Moore just loses Rupnik, glides in. Looks like it's about to drop. They couldn't get the tip either. I have to say, Moore not letting it go. Chased all the way down. And he saved at least 1 point for his team. As you see, Glassen misses the first badly. 59% from the line from the big Canadian. This one is good. The foul from Ronald Moore worked. He is now with the ball. De Jong handing it to McGee. Offensive foul against Cavalier. I mean, the camera angle is perfect, so you can see him move late into the way of the defender. Turnover. Good work from Leslie to get it back. Kicks it out. McGee for three is good. Well, Travis Leslie making it happen both ends of the floor. Great defense from him. And just when it looked like he was going to go all the way, great unselfish play to find McGee. He knocks it down. It's the first three of the game for McGee. Just 5 points personal for him, and an early timeout here for Antwerp as the lead has been cut back to 6.
They're going to try to cheat. Hey, next time, you go come up. You go come up, okay? You use side of the big guys. If they cheat, big guys flash to the top and look for that back door. We don't have anything, no problem. We replay and we get to the other side and we stay in our concept. Come on, guys. Be good. We stay focused now.
Hey, what we got first play?
Come up.
Hey, make the screen on our console.
All right, let's go, guys. Go. Come on, guys, I'm doing what you think. Position for the set play. Transition, first fast break. Play really aggressive. Play on the four side. Play on the four side transition. Hey, look in the drive. Look in the drive.
Bovendien gaan we deel van de opbrengst van die organisatie naar de inzet van de snelle tegenkijker. Dus allemaal ticketboeken, 48 december, March All-Star Game.
Rupnik then controlling the play. Antwerp haven't come out of the locker room yet. 8-1 run for Pau here at the start of the third. Van Wen puts it on the floor, finds Rupnik now for three. It's good. What a crucial shot that from Luka Rupnik. And Antwerp. It'll be all Pau-Lacq-Orthez. Have to try and find a way to kill this momentum here. Moore coming off the screen. Oh, it just opens up. Moore leaves it short though, and Antwerp come again. Rupnik keeps hold of the ball. Amps had options to give it up early, didn't. Does find Van Wen on the inside. Van Wen double teams. His pass out, a loose one Eventually Dudzinski in the corner. A miss, and look at this. Where are the Pau defenders? Nobody got to the shot. Nobody challenging on the glass. Rupnik for three. Doesn't go. Dudzinski. Call for the push in the back, and the Pau-Lacq-Orthez players all over the floor. So McGee's okay. Kentman's going to come in for Ronald Moore. Dudzinski still on 14. Scored for the personal on the last one. It's the previous three for Nick. McGee to the lane. So crowded in there. Somehow he found some room, but it misses. Offensive rebound from Cornelie. Cornelie trying to bully his way to the basket. Gets jammed between ring and backboard. Cornelie wants a foul. Possession back to Antwerp. Sanders, some room to drive, kicks it to Rupnik. Heads right back to where Sanders was, and he opened up for him. Although he couldn't finish. Both teams having their struggles finishing from the paint at this moment in time. Especially Pau-Lacq-Orthez, really. Denman to McGee. Can't get it to go. 4 points for Antwerp in this third quarter. 5.5 minutes in. Klassen waiting. Gives it to Sanders. He's going to take the three, and that's a well-timed shot from Victor Sanders. Denman looking around. Finds Cornelie. Cornelie trying to use his physicality here, gets deep into the lane, sells the fake, trying to step through, can't find the room, but does find Denman wide open, and he'll make the triple. Denman, third three, 9 for him. It's an offensive foul, it's going to go against Klassen. Illegal screen, well, physical battle starting to develop here now. Klassen a bit late setting it. Sinski goes out. They're going to try and go a bit bigger Antwerp, bring in Ibrahim at full fight. Denman to McGee. McGee kicks it. Leslie for three. Still can't get his shot going though. Travis Leslie. Sanders speaks to the referee. Looks like he's bleeding. Concour's going to come in. Sanders goes to get some treatment. He's nice. Lost his contact. So they're only going to have 3 seconds to get it over the half, though, Antwerp, because of the shot clock winding down. Nick, does he know it? Just manages to get it over in time. Finds Klassen. Pass deflected before they got to its target in Van Wen. And Pau come the other way. Denman thought about it. Cornelie deep in the lane, finishes plus the foul. Good work from Cornelie. Well, he's a man who can extend the floor. So often we see him out on the three-point line, taking and making three-point shots. But Peter Cornelie, a man who takes more threes than two so far in this Champions League campaign. has started to get himself to the paint and use that size advantage he has. Draws the and one and makes the free throw as well. They're going to get even bigger here. Pau, as Diawara comes in. Woods comes onto the floor for the first time in the second half for Antwerp. He was an X factor early stages in the first quarter, where he had all 7 of his points. Good work, excellent look. An easy score for Pau-Lacq-Orthez. Dentman to the inside, De Jong. De Jong trying to find some room. His jump hook gets the roll. Great finish from him, moves to 18. Another big night for Nicolas De Jong. Rupnik will take a 3, and he makes it. Luka Rupnik, which looks so aggressive offensively. Shooting 25% coming in to the game here tonight. 4 of 7 though, as a foul against Rupnik, and it's going to be unsportsmanlike. He gives the referee a hug. Too much from Rupnik. No play for the ball. You see the hug. It'll be De Jong at the line. 2 free throws and possession to come for Pau. What a moment this could be for them. And towards the end of this third quarter, De Jong still continuing his very strong performance. 7 of 9 from the field. Those 2 move him to 20 points personal. Leslie's going to come back in. There'll be possession as well. And for me, you've got to go back to De Jong. If you're Pau, get the big man a touch. McGee goes out. Dentman to Leslie. It is De Jong with some room. He'll put it on the floor. Spins and loses his footing. No, they did try to isolate De Jong. Turnover. Decent defense from Klassen. Rupnik. As De Jong goes out, then Bodge comes in. And immediately trying to attack him. Double team comes. Klassen avoids it. Foul against Leslie. Antwerp looked a little lost there for a moment. Suddenly, foul was called. Can't really see from that angle. Leslie didn't like the call, that's for sure. Guess we'll look. It's off the screen. Rupnik now skips it. Great pass. Pau-Lacq-Orthez can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Guess we'll look. Got a good hand to it, but he's slow to get up. Chance to run for Pau-Lacq-Orthez. They've got some numbers. Dentman takes a tough one. Can't get it. Corneli, an excellent job to stay with the offensive glass. It's a tough shot from Dentman, but Corneli had the inside position. Should have foul. Team fouls against Antwerp, so 2 shots to come. Corneli. 4 points, 5 rebounds for him. 2 of 2 from the line. It's them both. Salute goes out, and when comes in. It's it over to Klassen. And when scoops it up and draws the foul. It was a poor foul from Diawara because it's a tough finish from Van Wen. It was a good spin, a good creativity from him, but it's not the type of shot you want to bail out. See if he can make it. 5-point game here. Substitutions coming in for Antwerp. Leyenberg. Can't make number one. It's the second. 6-point game. Bentman off the screens. Pull the trigger on a tough three, but nothing but net for him. Bentman, is it a three? Yep. Another triple for him, 4 on the game. Struggles for Antwerp. They eventually go backdoor, on court. Can't make the jump shot. Diawara snatches in the rebound. They could hold for the final possession here, Pau. And the way Justin Dentman's shooting it, it could tie the game. Dentman holding, waiting, in no hurry whatsoever. And Bodge will come and screen for him now as we get to 7. Gets the switch, Dentman dancing, takes it. Too strong though. On final chance, doesn't go. So the end of the third quarter, and just as we expected, Pau-Lacq-Orthez, a team with some momentum coming into this one, having won their last 2, have fought their way back into the game. They now trail by 3 as it's Antwerp 58, Pau-Lacq-Orthez 55. 23-13, third quarter for Antwerp, just falling apart for them. 90 points was the mark. Remember, Pau, every time they've given up 90 or more, they've lost the game, but they turned the screws defensively in that third quarter. Started with that one, the 3-ball from De Jong, and everybody started to get some momentum for Pau-Lacq-Orthez. Leslie. Got a score. We've got McGee, his first 3 as well. For Antwerp, all those X-Factor players gave them so much in the first half. Quiet in the third quarter.
These movements together for your Giants cheerleaders, powered by Kia Pump Council. Ladies and gentlemen, we need your support. Come on, everybody, please get up, stand up, make some noise for your Giants Antwerp. Let's go! Everybody get up, stand up, make some noise, come on!
Sideline possession. Pau-Lacq-Orthez, they start this fourth quarter with a chance to tie the game. To the inside. Tough fading shot. It's a go. Bodge still looking for his first score of the night. And when? To Klassen. Klassen kicks it. Space. It's now. Shot clock under 10. Klassen puts it on the floor. Goes all the way, but it comes out. How did it not drop? And when an excellent effort to keep on the glass as Klassen's dunk looked like it was going to go down. Still not sure how. Maybe 2 shots to come. Let's have another look. Klassen looked like he was going to make it. He's popped out and went heady play to stay with it. Makes the first. And the second. Foul is going to be called, a cheap one against Werneberger. Leslie this time breaks the pressure quite comfortably. Gives it back out to Dentman. Dentman off the screen. Corner Lee, he has that range. Said he likes to stay out on the 3-point line. We haven't seen it tonight. Apart from that opportunity there, which bounces clear. Possession for Antwerp. Klassen. Werneberger. Now far side. The Himmer full fire gives him back. Out the perimeter, and a jump shot doesn't go. And Pau will look to push. Dentman hesitates, set back, jump up. Doesn't go, fight for the rebound. Everyone looking around. And it will stay with Pau-Lacq-Orthez. To the disgust of the crowd. I think the referee's got that one right. What do you think? Substitutions. Dudzinski comes in. Does McGee or Pau? Cornerly goes into Dentman, posts up against the smaller Dudzinski. Dudzinski's done an excellent job of not giving up, easy shots in these matchups. He's given up a lot of size. Rare occasion that Pau-Lacq-Orthez have got something out of attacking against him in the low block. Cornerly earning himself another trip to the line. This one is up short but bounces clear. 3 of 4 from the line. Gets the second. Screen. Core. Now, Fay in the post. Loses it on the way up. Touch last by Mbodj. 5 seconds on the clock for Antwerp. Sanders replaces Doncourt. In to Dudzinski. He's going to have to go immediately. He has it rejected by Mbodj. Here comes Pau. 2-on-1. Dentman has it. Goes all the way on his own. The open pass. Decided to take it on his own. He's now got to make them from the free throw line. Austin Dentman. 12 points for him. The first. Second is good. Two-point game here. 8 minutes left. Antwerp looking around, trying to figure out. They should be running. Sanders to Van Wen. Van Wen, double team, throws it out to Dudzinski. 5 on the clock for him. His runner doesn't go again. Excellent work from Van Wen on the offensive glass. He tips it out to keep it alive. Now Dudzinski again is having to create towards the end of a shot clock. Once more he struggles and a foul is going to be called against Pau. So identical possessions really. Dudzinski low clock, having to make something, forces it up. Can't get it to go, but it's the offensive rebounding of Antwerp keeping them in the game now. Good substitution, bringing Luka Rupnik back in my opinion. They need his creativity off the dribble. Third foul against Demboj. For Pau, they've got to clean up their glass here. Rupnik throws it into the fight. Now he has it on the perimeter. Doesn't go anywhere. 3 seconds for Rupnik. Throws it up from the logo. Doesn't go. Can't hit the ring either. So shot clock violation. Not sure what Rupnik was supposed to do with the ball. He's given it with 4 on the clock. Way out by the halfway line. Possession back to Pau. Chance to tie the game for the French team. They have not been tied since it was 8 apiece. So 10-10. 5 minutes gone in the game. The jumper is good. It's a 3. Dentman makes it and Pau have the lead. Well, that's their biggest lead their first lead since 2-0 at the beginning of the game, and it's a stumped crowd here in Antwerp. Dentman makes another 3, 5 on the game for him. And Antwerp, after being so comfortable in that first half, really struggling here.
Keeper side, okay? You play as a 5-man, okay? So Dave, you go screen, dive first. You go to the handoff, you come back for the second screen, then you dive again, okay? Hey, come on, guys. Hey, come on, let's go. Hey, we switch it.
Once again, please put your hands together for your giant cheerleaders. Hey, come on, Antwerp, pump it up, come on. Let's go. We need you here tonight.
Momentum to Pau-Lacq-Orthez then. This second half, it's 29-15 right now. Nearly doubled the scoring of their Belgian opponents tonight. And when trying to find some room, nothing on. Fay goes to Rupnik, and a foul is called against Dentman. Someone's going to have to step up offensively for Antwerp. Dudzinski and Rupnik did it in the first half, but both of those guys have been quiet here. And Rupnik has moved to 19. Perhaps he's the man. He's the creative player. His skip pass over to Van Wen. And his 3 is good. That's what they need. Hans Van Wen knocking it down to give Antwerp the lead once again. Dentman controlled the game in the last couple of minutes. Draws the foul. Dentman 17. Nick made a meal of it. He was definitely the man to commit the first foul. It's Leslie. Over to corner Lee. He's looking to the inside, but it's not available. Now Dentman finds Demboj with 5 on the clock against Klaassen. Sells a little fake. Doesn't quite get the direction off the glass though. Rupnik. Alton waits. Poor pass and Kessler gives it up. Numbers in transition. No hesitation. It's not the smartest idea from McGee. Didn't really have rhythm to the three-point shot. Possession back to Antwerp. Rupnik now. Oh, lovely pass to the inside. Klaassen fouled on his way up. Great work from Luka Rupnik. Worked Klaassen beautifully. Timeout is called here. 2-point game. Antwerp have regained advantage. They'll be at the line with 2 shots to come as well for Owen Klaassen. He is not automatic from the line though. They're just 59%, and Pau so often have a good response out of the timeouts. Let's listen in and see if they'll have the same.
And you say why, okay, in case we go on the 3-4, okay? So, just what you see, really running, okay? Like this, we go the wide, return, short corner, okay? And you see, hey, one time the switch, one time not, so play aggressive first and you see. If the switch really go for the low post, okay? If not, attack from here, what I receive from the shot, with the 5 points, we have 6 points. Now, if everything is closed, pass to Nico, end up with Cyrus, Peter, and Nico. Okay, stagger, flash wide, wide. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Klaassen at the line then. Said just under 60%. Makes number 1. Crucial free throws. Still a long time to go. Antwerp haven't given up that advantage. Now regaining some momentum here. Klaassen 2 of 2. It's a 4-point lead for the Belgian team. Dentman, who's had the hot hand second half, finds Leslie. Leslie goes in, takes the hit, but Lutzinski held firm. Rupnik has numbers here. A smart foul from Dentman. It's the previous shot attempt. Leslie attacking the paint hard, but Rupnik jumped straight up. Leslie 2 of 11 from the field. At the line, Luka Rupnik. MVP tonight for Antwerp in my eyes. 20 points now, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Consistent through the game. But a lot of load to carry offensively for the Belgian team. Oh, has some room, glides in and finishes it. Justin Dentman, it didn't really, or it wasn't really a design play for that. He saw the opportunity and just attacked. Cheap foul. Connolly goes out. Cavalier comes in. At the line, Justin Dentman can't make it. Remains a 4-point lead. Klaassen. Now Rupnik. Drives in. Open 3. Dudzinski. Well, he was so hot early in the game. Rupnik gets the offensive rebound though, and he puts it home. As I said, consistently brilliant through tonight. Łukasz De Jong. Oh, doesn't get the roll. He'll be frustrated with that one. Had the opportunity, I think, there to get a three-point play. Łukasz De Jong, 7 of 9 from the field. He is. Klassen picks up number 3. De Jong at the line. Solid on his first. On around 70%. Champions League this season, Łukasz De Jong. Four-point game once again. Time ticking away though. Friend of Antwerp right now. Rupnik. Comes high, goes to the corner, jump shot from Van Wen, that split leg style. Can't hit it, and the rebound bounces out in favour of Pau. So that time they actually look after their defensive glass, something that's been a problem for them here tonight. Picking up some crucial offensive rebounds to Antwerp, who've got 8 on the game. McGee against the switch, goes over to Dentman. Dentman has the step, takes contacts. Can't finish. Dentman will be at the line though. Rupnik has picked up another foul. Let's have a look. There's too much acting going on for Łukasz Rupnik. That's his 4th foul. So they do not want him to leave the game. Looks like he's going to stay in. 3.5 left. It's a tough matchup for him because he's got to guard Dentman, who's so smart, so crafty at drawing fouls. Can only make one of 2. 3-point lead. Looking to the inside position from Klassen. De Jong gets the foul. Very impressive work from Owen Klassen. Getting position, getting deep in the lane, moving his feet. Held his stance beautifully. Now he's got to make these 2 free throws. He did last time. First is good, smooth stroke. Opens the lead up to 4 once again. The second bounce is clear. Leslie, McGee, can't finish. First man to Van Wen, and he passes ahead. Gets the look, gets the finish. Well, a big play for Antwerp under 3 minutes. They chase down the loose ball. They have runners up the floor. And it makes it a 6-point game here. Now that could have been different if that shot had dropped for McGee. Instead of it being a 2-point game, it's 6. And Pau have got to call a timeout.
We have Travis here, Tyrus, and Leo. So first, Nico screen. Okay. Time, okay, the switch. Travis, you come. Same time, Leo, set the screen for Tyrus. Okay. After this, pass, we go inside. Okay. If not work, okay. Pass back, Leo. Screen for Tyrus at the end. And we attack.
A lot of action in the timeout. Of course, Justin Dentman still trying to integrate himself into this Pau-Lacq-Orthez team. Let's see if they can get out of this play then. Leslie brings it high. He'll reverse it. De Jong and Denman, two-man game. They go to De Jong on the switch. And foul is called. Team fouls, so De Jong walks to the line. De Jong at the line, doesn't get the bounce on the first. 22 personal. Misses a second as well. Van Wen snatches in the rebound, nearly gets tied up by Leslie. Manages to get away. Rupnik now. That's a look. He tips it away but can't come up with possession. Shot clock under 10, Van Wen. Dudzinski has some room. Can't finish, and quickly the other way. Dentman pulls up for three. Can't get it. Klassen snatches in the rebound. Antwerp can take their time here, use more off the clock. They go early, don't finish. Pau now. The other way. Cavalier pulls it out to De Jong. Bentman gets the switch. De Jong, deep position, goes to his left hand and it bounces clear. Neither team seems to want to win this game here. Antwerp again decide not to pull it out. Gastelum does eventually. Luka Rupnik tells his team to slow, hold and wait here. Shot clock under 10. Rupnik dances in, finds Van Wen, extra pass. Dudzinski. That might have sealed it for them. Denman the other way. Straight at the chest of Dudzinski. Kicks it out, McGee doesn't want it. Leslie will take it. He misses. Klassen snatches it in. Well, it's been a cold couple of minutes here. We're still a 6-point lead for Antwerp, under a minute. Rupnik, in no hurry whatsoever, gets it back. Klassen coming to screen. Rupnik throws it straight out, but that's not the worst play in the world for Antwerp. They don't have an open court turnover. They're able to get all 5 defenders back and established, as Pau-Lacq-Orthez are going to have to call the timeout. They'll advance the ball, Pau. It'll be 5-on-5 against Antwerp, rather than committing the turnover which leads to transition.
Nico, tu joues ici. Travis, start from here. We have Ron here, Justin here, and Tyrus. Okay. Taking it out. Okay. What? You're taking the ball out. Yeah. You have the ball here. Okay. Travis, you come to play here. Oh. If you see orientation like this, flat screen. Okay. So, when you attack, okay, you see, if they help, okay, we need the street. So, Travis after the screen, you go right behind the ball. You attack, okay, go pass, and check. After that, you stay high,
What it comes down to. Pau take it from the end line. Why do they not advance the ball? Here, looking down quickly. McGee swiftly for three, doesn't go. It's a big shot. Antwerp snatching the rebound. That should be enough. They'll foul Awada. stops the clock. Sorry, Moore, that is. Nick at the line. Team high 23, game high 23 for him. 5 rebounds, 4 assists as well. Gets that one to go. Just the second. Pau trying to find some room. Leslie spins, takes the 3. Doesn't get it. Tips it. De Jong for 3. Makes it. And timeout is called. 16.8 left. Makes it 5.
You go for it. You go for it. Hey, I want Hans in the middle. I ask the ball there. I ask the ball there. Like we have the last, okay? They're going to try to foul. They're going to try to foul. Vic, you here. Luca, you here. Hans, stay in the middle. Dave, you in front. Okay, Vinny, you take it out. Screen for each other. Screen for each other. Hey, guys, please, when we have the ball, try to pass the ball quick. Try to pass the ball quick. You gotta show your hands. Be available. Be available. And try to move. Don't let them make the foul. Keep the time now. Okay? All right, let's go, guys. Finish strong. Go.
Antwerp expecting the foul to come. Crowd are on their feet. Could this be the second victory of the season? Advantage is for the Belgium team. They'll take it from under their own basket, so they get a full 24 seconds, but gotta be careful they don't turn it over. In the backcourt, they're trapped. It's tipped into the hands of Sanders. He's got to get it over. No foul coming. But it's an 8-second violation. Remember, the shot clock started at 16, so 10 seconds gone off the clock. 5-point game. Have to go for 3 quickly here, Pau. Let's see if they can get up. Leslie. And really on Dentman, gets it. Takes a long 2. Doesn't go. The rebound out of bounds, and it's Antwerp ball. 0.7 on the clock. And they will inbound to take the victory here. Antwerp with the win. Their second victory at home in the Basketball Champions League regular season. An excellent first half performance set them up for victory here tonight. And despite the best efforts of Pau-Lacq-Orthez in that second half, the Belgium team able to hang on down the stretch. Teams shaking hands then. There is the confirmation. Tonos Giants Antwerp 74 and Ampere Pau-Lacq-Orthez 69. Well, Luka Rupnik, we see him in the picture. He was the MVP tonight. 8 of 14 from the field. 5 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Just controlled the game of the point guard position for Antwerp and led them to a famous victory. Tinski started off hot as well. And all credit to Antwerp. They are the team that came up with the plays when they mattered. And when just 6 points for him, but 12 rebounds. What a youngster. So through the first half, just every time they needed something, there was someone there from Antwerp to make a play and help their team. the statistics. Both teams winning the battle of the rebounding, and also 2-point shooting percentage just not high enough from Pau-Lacq-Orthez, a team which, you know, attacked the basket a lot. Denman ended with 20, De Jong with 25 for Pau. We said about the strong performances of Dudzinski and Harapnik for Antwerp as the two double-figure scorers, and then Kesseluk with 9 points in 18 minutes as well. So, well, they started off so brightly. Antwerp, you know, they were in control of the game at the half. They had the 11-point lead. They threw it all away in the third quarter. Pau-Lacq-Orthez winning that one 23-13, but they had some composure to take the victory in the end. Antwerp, it was this man here, Luca Rapnik, that stepped up and made plays for them. And there is Hans van Wen, who I said had 6 points, but 12 rebounds and 7 assists for that man there as well. Didn't contribute a whole bunch on the scoring column, but an all-round performance for his team. Denman, in a losing effort, once again put up a strong performance, 20 points personal for his team. And outside of him and Nicolas de Jong, no one else really came. Corneli, the next highest scorer, with 6 points. So I'll leave you here tonight with some of these highlights from the game. As in Group B tonight, it is Antwerp that take the victory. They will move swiftly up the table with 2 wins and 4 losses, as Pau-Lacq-Orthez will now drop to 2 and 4 alongside them. They both tie Banderma, have a 2 and 4 record already as well. So I will say good night from Antwerp after an exciting game of regular season action once again in the Basketball Champions League.